What a book. What an absolute cracker. Firecracker of a book. Yo, I tried to read Paradise by Toni Morrison when I was like in my late teens, early 20s, and I could not get my head around the language or the imagery or whatever. I didn't get through Paradise, so I put it down and I thought, maybe Toni Morrison isn't for me, which is sad. But years later, I'm now 28. I thought, and because it's the year of reading all the books that I wanted to read and creating the library, I said I have to read a Toni Morrison book. And this book was recommended to me. And I was so unprepared for the amazingness, the color, the story, the way Toni writes, right? Like, she manages to put past, present, and future in like 3 sentences, 3 or 4 sentences. It blows my mind. And like the description of things, you could almost like taste it, you know, and hear it and just be there. And it's so like consuming, and it's just the kind of reads that you read and you're like, wow, you really see the place and you go there. It was just beautiful. And also parts of it really taught me a lot about myself. And I don't know, when you're reading a fictional book, like, it's different if you're reading like a self-help and non-fiction, like, but when you're reading a fictional book and you're taking notes because it's teaching you about yourself, it's just incredible. I love it. Anyway, so some quotes, yeah? A couple of quotes I took. There was one bit, yeah, where these 2 characters, Guitar and Milkman, are talking about women, obviously, as men do. And they talk about the women starting to make permanent arrangement type noises. And I thought to myself, what's a permanent arrangement type noise? Isn't it? Huh. Huh. I'm making myself laugh because I want to get it right. So it made me laugh. It probably made me laugh. Oh, and there's a bit where they're talking about they see this peacock, and they're talking about this peacock, and I can't remember which one says it to which, but they say, you want to fly, you got to give up the shit that weighs you down. They're talking about how come a peacock can't fly, and one of them, I think it's Guitar, is like, you want to fly, you got to give up the shit that weighs you down. Come on, that's a bar. That's a life mantra. Do you know what I mean? Because you can't fly if you got heavy shit. Anyway. Another quote, talk about walking like a pimp in delicate shoes. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And this one, pussy the same everywhere, smell like the ocean, taste like the sea. And I bet it sounds different if you do it in a southern accent. Pussy the same everywhere, smell like the ocean, taste like the sea. Does sound different. The book is beautiful. This book is near one of the most perfect books I've ever read. And I recommend it to everyone. It's just incredible. And also, it also interweaves at times, like Emmett Till and the 4 girls that were killed in Alabama in that bombing, right? So it has historical stuff and fictional stuff, and it also mixes like with ghosts and the ancestry of people being able to fly. It's a wicked book, man. Such a good book. And I'm so happy I read it and I finished it. I'm gonna go eat some plantain. And then I'm gonna make another video tomorrow because I finished another book today. Well, you're gonna have to find out about it tomorrow because I don't know where I put it. Where's my book? Anyway, it was only a small book, so it literally didn't take me long to read at all. But yeah, that video is coming. I hope you all have a like. We love this. This is in the library. This is like one of the top ones in the library. We rate it highly. Maybe 10 out of 10.